Hi, this is Christy Whitman with the Quantum Success Show, where you can get your information and inspiration to create your desires. And my intention for these shows is to inform and inspire, and many ways and many times remind you of what you already know. And in this episode, we're going to explore how to overcome analysis paralysis. I actually had a man by the name of Bald-Headed Baby. He left me a comment on the YouTube channel, and he brought up a really great topic. And he wrote, "I've really enjoyed many of your videos, and I'm starting to apply them in my life. However, the constant thing that I seem to be struggling with was what I refer to as analysis paralysis, where I frequently spend too much time planning and worrying about many of the daily, weekly, or even monthly tasks on my plate. And this delays the progress of completing these tasks and often affects my enjoyment in the interim. Really accomplishing because I'm always worried about what's going to happen next in the long term. Do you have any advice for this problem?" Well, thanks, Bald-Headed Baby. And so, yes, Bald-Headed Baby, thank you for your question. And I do. Many times when we are really analyzing and thinking, it's because we're utilizing the left side of our brains. And this is our part of our brains that really figures things out. It balances our checkbooks, it does the math, it plans, it creates goals, really creates and follows strategies, or allows us to. And it's absolutely useful in our daily lives. You know, some of our greatest strengths can actually end up being the very thing that can cripple us or stop us when really creating what we want, because we don't have that certain balance. So I'm going to give you a personal example. I move fast. I came shooting out of my mother's womb, as the story goes, before my dad could even fill out the paperwork. I mean, I move at lightning speed with most things. And this is one of my greatest strengths. But when it's not in balance, I have been known to move so fast that I spin. And when I'm spinning, I'm not grounded. I waste a ton of energy. I usually make bad decisions. And I have to take more time to clean up whatever I created during that spinning episode. So you can call me the Tasmanian devil if you want. I'm just going to give you another example. My husband, Frederick, he is the most laid back and calm person that I know. And, we're a great team because I move fast and I can get, fired up and that sort of thing. And I can get him going sometimes when he's on the extreme of not feeling like he's getting his motor going. And he's also great and calming balance for me when I'm in that spinning space. His calm presence actually slows me down. So we have these great skills and traits and gifts. And when we learn to balance them instead of being extreme with them, they're very useful. But too much of a good thing, well, that can actually be a bad thing. So the balance of being in the left brain is also bringing in the right brain and utilizing that part of our bodies. The right brain is the part that can really be the creative part and can actually manifest what we think about. The right brain allows us the connection to the divine part of ourselves. I like to think of the left brain as the connection to our physicality, where the right brain is the connection to our spirituality. And the way to balance both sides of the brain is learning how to train and work with both sides. So meditation is a great way to connect with the right side of the brain, and really allowing ourselves to daydream is another great way to work with the right side of the brain. The right side of the brain will be the part that actually gives you inspired thoughts, really to help you take and do something. And it's the left brain that comes in and says, well, how can that work? And then goes to try to figure out ways that it actually will fail. That's what paralysis is. And it's from taking that action from that creative thought, from owning and really working with the right side of the brain. Jill Bolton Taylor did a great TED Talk that you can, see on the YouTube channel. And she really talked about the right side of the brain and the left side of the brain and the power that we can really feel and connect with from the right brain. Because the left brain keeps us connected to our physical, while the right brain to our spiritual. The left brain keeps us fully focused in our minds and with our thoughts. And sometimes, some of us, it's not the best neighborhood to hang out in. So my advice is this. When you find yourself completely in your head, trying to figure things out, write it down so that you feel better that, it is somewhere. It's not just in your head, it's written down. And then let it go. Find a way to cultivate more time with the right side of your brain, with the fullness of who you are, with the fullness of your body. And meditation is one of the best ways of doing this. Journaling your thoughts, or really letting whatever comes, from that non-thinking part of you, just stop trying to figure out, but really let your thoughts free flow. Let the thoughts come. Get out in nature and feel the connection that you have to everything you see. Open up to the bigger field that you are, or more than just this physical body. And you can only connect at a deeper level to your divine self through the right side of the brain, through quieting the left, through your heart, through your power center. So bald-headed baby, I hope these are some suggestions to help you balance your left and your right brain so that you can get an inspired thought and really be with the juiciness of that idea and that inspiration, and then strategize how to actually make it happen, and then take the action steps. Use your left brain to write out your goals and the steps that you intend to take, and then use your right brain to guide you to move towards your manifestations easily and magically. It's the both and, not the either or. So please leave me a comment. Let me know how this information has impacted you. Let's continue the conversation. And as always, if you haven't already done so, please go to ChristyWhitman.com and join the family. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. And just remember that the universe is friendly and is always working for you. It's always supporting you in whatever that you're asking for. You ask by the energy and vibration that you send out.